Hectic. Hola, Mafuet. Now, I know that most of us have a vast gaming selection to choose from, and as cool as it is to whip out the gaming console and play games indoors the whole day, it's even better getting outdoors and getting a real-life gaming experience. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. Take a look at this. This is the BMW 3 Series. 3-liter straight-six rear-wheel drive. It's a beast, and it's renowned worldwide in the drifting scene. And it's only an RC car. You guys thought we were going full scale. No. Today, we're taking a look at the world of remote control car drifting. Gentlemen, first of all, thank you for inviting me. I think it's going to be an absolutely amazing day, but I want to find out a bit about you guys and about the club. Cisco, how long has the club been running?
We've been running since 2003, 2004. I wasn't involved from the very beginning, so I think it was 2003, 2004 when this club was officially formed.
And how long have you guys been, RC racing?
I've been drifting since 2004. It's about 7 years now that I've been drifting.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's quite interesting and I enjoy what I do, so I'm quite passionate about the sport, so yeah, I love it, yeah.
And you guys are doing this as a hobby. What do you guys do as a job? Does it relate anyway to the cars that you guys drift?
Not at all. None of us. Not at all. I think yeah, it's a sales,
Visual merchandising.
property.
Telecommunications, yeah.
So yeah, all of us are in completely different fields to what we are actually passionate about.
And if you guys could actually do this as a job, 9 to 5, would you guys do it?
Yes, definitely.
All right, I think that we should go and check out what these cars can do and see why these guys are saying that they would take this up as a proper job. Let's go check it out.
Hi there, my name is Riyad and I drive a Nissan 180 SX. My favorite thing about drifting is watching my car go fast around the corner. So yeah, I enjoy that.
Hi, I'm Peter Lowe. I drift the Kusheshe. I drift, I'm sure the wives and the girlfriends would agree, to stay out of trouble and to have good, clean, safe fun.
Hi, I'm Kurt. I drive a Nissan 180 SX, and one thing I enjoy about drifting the most is setting the cars up and achieving, well, the goal.
RC Drifting. Welcome to Hectic 99.
Thank you.
First of all, can you tell me what is RC Drifting?
Well, RC drifting is basically initiating a slide with your vehicle. There's various types of slides. You can either initiate an inertia drift or handbrake drift, but that's basically where you look at a real car. We try to mimic those same types of styles with our RC cars.
So why RC drifting and not drifting in a real car?
For one, my wife would not enjoy that. I think it's just the thrill of working with the car, enjoying working, building your own car and so forth. I'm not so mechanically minded, so I can't say I'd be able to work on a real engine or a real car. So, yeah.
Is this a growing sport in South Africa?
Definitely, it is definitely. I'd say, in my personal opinion, I'd say yeah, we quite close to the top. Yeah, we're very close to the top.
So you guys are pretty good at what you do.
Yeah.
So Vimal, tell me a bit about the history of drifting itself first.
Well, drifting originated in Japan on the mountain passes with rail cars. They basically drove very fast through the mountain passes, and to make it through the bends, they initiated an inertia drift, which is throwing the weight of the vehicle to a side and allowing the car to slide through the bend, and you basically don't brake, so you're still maintaining that momentum and speed. So when you come out of the bend, you're still maintaining that speed. Then it basically took to the streets and looked at turning it into a sport also.
Awesome stuff. Well, Vimal, thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
And right now, I think that it's very important for us to find out what goes into actually making that car and, of course, putting it onto the track. Cheers.
How's it, buddy?
So we're going to be painting some cars, right?
Yeah.
I feel a bit like Exhibit. We're about to pump some rides.
It's gonna be the same, it's just probably not gonna turn out well because you're gonna do it.
All right, so I mean, I thought this was a safe sport. What's going on with the leg?
The sport is safe, this happens when you go home to the wife.
Ah, okay, cool. So what do we do now? What's the first step in the process?
The first step in the process is when you get a shell, it's gonna be one like this that's not cut out. So you're obviously gonna need the proper tools to cut the shell out. Once you've cut out a little bit of hot water and some soapy liquid, once that is done, then we'll go ahead and mask the windows, because you obviously don't want to spray your windows. Some of the guys mask certain body parts that they want a different color. We're not going to do that today. We're going to do one solid color. But yeah, normally they will mask out other areas that they want.
Okay, so let's get started. What do? We take this off?
Well, let's start with the front window.
Right.
I'm going to show you how to do the first one, and then you can show me how not to mess up the second one.
I shall try my best.
So you got to make sure you line up your corners well. Make sure you line it up.
I'm watching very closely, making sure that I get this.
Otherwise, it's fired. So rub the air bubbles out, especially on the outer, and you're good to go into the next one.
All right.
So maybe try and do the rear window.
So that's the rear window, which is at the back.
That one.
Yeah.
From the corner there, down, mask this side first, and then try and roll it out.
Okay, I see that there's a bit of a thing there. Do we go over that, or are we just cutting just
We're
under?
going from that line there.
Okay.
Normal window.
Oh, yeah. See, I think I did a better job with the rear window than you did with the front window.
Let's talk about that off camera.
Actually not. There's quite a big air bubble there.
I didn't want to mention it. There's many more stickers for you to go wild with your shell. It's not necessary, but some guys do it, some guys don't.
I'm a very minimalistic guy. I like to, I think something that you'll be able to see on the streets is something that I like. So I like what we've done.
Street look is, you'll see a lot of my shells is the look that I'm going for, is the street look.
Hectic.
All right, guys, so we've painted the car, we've put on the stickers, and we've mounted it onto the chassis. So right now, all we need to do is actually take it around the track. But just like any other vehicle, you can't just get into it and drive without learning the basics and how to maneuver the vehicle. And of course, we have got Cisco over here who's going to be teaching me. He's giving me a crash course on what to do and how to control this vehicle. So Cisco, what is it that I need to know? Oh, I just pressed something. I don't know what it was.
So firstly, obviously, throttle is towards you and brake is away from you. And then obviously you have the wheel on the top, which is your left and your right. Basically, you want to power the car up. As soon as it starts sliding, you then want to control that slide with the steering. Basically, all you need to do with these cars is once it starts to slide, you just change in direction with the steering. That's essentially what drifting is. To start with, obviously, is at one point, doing a circle, and then obviously progressing from there to a figure eight, and then to more technical things.
How long did it take you to master?
It took me quite a while. I had my car for a year before I actually used it for drifting, and then I went to one practice one night, and basically it took me 6-7 months, 8 months in order to be really up to date with, or being able to at least get onto the track with somebody and not stuff it up.
Okay, so I'm going to try this out now.
Yes.
See.
Another East Coast track. Another East Coast track. Another East Coast track.
Get back the other way. There we go. First, just keep driving it in a circle, and then just keep accelerating more and more. Just hold the steering, just accelerating a little bit more, and then just give it a little.
Sam, wake up. Samora. Sam มาไหน I want to watch Hectic 9 ค่ะ What?
Dude, I just had one of the coolest dreams ever.
Sam, you're making a noise. I want to watch.
9-9 hectic. 9-9 hectic.